This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, this is video 6. In this video, we're going to finish installing the last few indicators so you can get a better understanding of how each indicator works and what they mean. So when you look into buy or sell, you can have better confirmations when to enter the market based on your analysis. So let's finish up this last set of templates, indicators. So again, you should have your weekly structure, sessions, your plain template, your pivots template. Okay, let's go back to the plain template. As you can see, you can always add, every time that you add an indicator, you want to save that template. Otherwise, it won't save. Once you get the flow of how things are ran, you can have one template with a few indicators installed at once, and then all you have to do is save it as a new template. But again, right now we're just keeping it very simple so you can understand each indicator on its own on what it means. Okay, on this one, we're going to install the TDI indicator. This is a very useful, this is one of the most useful indicators that you're going to use right before you enter the market. Okay, anyhow, let's go ahead. We're gonna highlight the iGold TDI Pro, click hold, drag over, go to your common tab, allow DLL imports. Okay, hit OK. We're going to adjust some of these settings right here. This is your TDI. We're going to adjust some settings here. I want you to go here to this yellow line. That's your market baseline. I want you to go on there and double click it. When you double click it, you get this window that pops up. Go to inputs. This is where we're going to make some changes to the indicator. The RSI value right here, double click it, make sure it highlights, backspace. What I want to do here, I want to adjust that from 10 to 21. Okay, it's been set at 21. I want you to scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down to where it says right here. Make sure you're on this TDI line color and width. Okay, TDI line color and width. We're going to change that green, this green line here, to black so it can stand out more with this gray background. So double click. There's my little drop down window. Switch it to black. Double click it again, make sure it saves. So it's black now. Now I can scroll down and it stayed black. We're gonna leave the red alone. We're gonna leave the yellow alone. Once you get familiarized with this indicator, you can change the colors to whatever you like. Excuse me, the black, you can change it back to green, whatever your preference is. If you want the yellow to be more gold, or you want the blue lines to be a little bit more darker, then you can change them here. Like this is these volatility bands, the blue lines are a Dodger blue. I can always come in here and make them a little darker, blue. Okay, scroll down. Level lines is dim gray. Notice that my background is dim gray. That's why these little lines do not appear, because these level lines are the same color as my background. I'm going to change this, double click on it. I'm going to change this to white. When I change it to white, Make sure, double click it again, make sure it stays on white. There it is on white now. I'm going to hit OK. Now watch what happens. That was just an indicator because the TDI is alerting you of a possible setup that's going to appear. You're going to get this alert. This TDI alerts you to just to come look at the chart. There could be a possible setup on what we look for. That's why you got that alert on what to look for. Anyhow, close that window out if it pops up. Now, as you can see this indicator here, I have my level lines 68, 50, and 32. Notice how the green line turned black. It just stands out more. And notice how the lines here are went from Dodger blue to a darker blue. Okay. And there will be a video specifically on TDI training on what this exactly means. Right now, we're just installing, make sure everything lines up perfectly. So we're going to save this template as the TDI, but I also want to add my currency symbol. Click and drag over, allow DLL imports. There's my GU, that's the currency pair. I also want to add the show weeks. Click over, drag over, allow, hit OK. Okay. The next thing that I want to add here is the sessions. Click, drag over, allow DLL imports, hit OK. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save this as just my TDI. Again, now right click on the chart, template, save, and we're going to rename this. I'm just going to put on here TDI space sessions. I'm going to save this. And now when I go to my shortcut, my templates up here, I have the weekly structure, TDI sessions, and sessions. The difference between these two is one of them doesn't have TDI. If I click on sessions template, the TDI is gone. I click on this again, TDI sessions. I get that same alert again, and the template is saved with my sessions and TDI. Okay. Another adjustment I want to make. I want to go back in here again and make some changes. I want to add a description to the 68, the 50, and the 32 levels. These are key levels. What I want to do again, I'm gonna hover the mouse over the market baseline, which is the yellow. I'm gonna double click this. I'm just gonna scroll all the way down. Excuse me, I'm gonna go to colors, levels. Levels are the 68, 50, and 32. So description, at the 50, I'm going to put midpoint, just type that in. The 68, I'm going to put sell zone. The 32, I'm going to put buy zone. And I'm going to hit, I clicked here and I'm going to hit OK. Now, you can see them here, sell zone, the midpoint, and the buy zone. What I notice is that they don't really stand out. So for me to make this quick change, go back to the market baseline here, hover the mouse over it, double click it, It stayed on the levels tab. I'm going to try to change this color right here where it says, to see if I can change it to white. This should have been white. My levels are white. It didn't change it. Let me do it again. Double click it. Colors. It's black. Black. Levels. I'm gonna see if I can mess with this right here. Let's see. If this doesn't change it, like I said, it's not a deal breaker. It's just I want it to stand out a little bit more. Let me see if I can change the colors here. Let me see what changes. White, hit OK. Okay, nothing changed, so let's just leave it alone. So again, we have to save this template. We're going to override it because I made this change to it. Sell zone, midpoint, buy zone. Right click, template, save. I'm going to override the TDI Sessions template. Hit OK, save. I'm going to replace it. It already exists. Do I want to replace it? Yes, I do. Now I overrid the old version of it now. Now, template, sessions, TDI Sessions, and there you go. It's saved with the little descriptions. So that template is saved. On the next video, we're going to install the last template, which is a complete. I'm going to put the 3 most used indicators on one template. That way we can call that one maybe your main template. So when you put everything together and you're looking for trades, once you analyze everything individually, you'll know what to look for and everything will start making sense. I'll see you on the next video.